All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Market Pulse. A lot is going down. This is what November 4th, 2021. A lot of amazing setups. What a market, right? All right. So, real quick, thank you guys for joining in. Let's see if we can help you guys out with some setups here. There were some bangers this morning. If you want to have access to that, you're gonna have to press on the link below from this video. They won't let me send a name or they'll put me in a trading view jail. We don't want that. But otherwise, I'll be here every lunch hour. But there we have amazing bangers that worked out. And let's dive in. All right. So ultimately, we're momentum trader looking where the momentum's lying. These are major high volatile stocks. What we're looking for is order flow using the 50-day moving average and the MACDs and price levels on the 15-minute time frame. All right, let's dive in. High probability trade. So the XPX robust yesterday. We called this out yesterday at the lunch hour. So if you want to watch the market pulse from yesterday, this was the play. This was the play going into the Fed. Congratulations for those of you who took that trade. And then it gave you more today. So again, today the trade was not good. We're too far away from the 50. MACDs were pulled up. It's showing me some weakness. Could it go higher? Absolutely. But it met our price targets of 46.60, 46.70. I think we'll hit 4,700 by Thanksgiving. What do you think? Show me. Tell me in the comments. All right. So we're pulling back. We're showing some weakness. Low probability trade at this moment. Just wait and chill. Wait till it pulls back. But it's looking pretty banging. We're gonna print this area of 46.83, which is a high today. All right. Let's move on. Nasdaq. Banger. Again, set up nicely yesterday. Boom, after lunch. Again, all in the market pulse from yesterday. Strongly recommend review it so you can see what the setups were. And again, banger. Amazing. Coming to the end, might have a second wind. If it does, but it's a low probability trade. We like taking our trades off to 50 and when the zero bounces off zero. Oh, and the MACDs bounces off zero. Okay. Russell, this was the banger that just kept on giving. This was yesterday's trade in the morning. Unfortunately, today we didn't really have a trade that met. We have weakness. Let it pull back. We'd love for this thing to pull back and set up and let the MACDs pull back. Now, it's probably not going to happen today, maybe tomorrow. Now, look, give me a little note. The labs, we have a job report coming out tomorrow. The last job reports, the XPX was flat. So just FYI, and it might be robust. So the main thing we have to look for tomorrow is this. If it's flat, that's fine. If nothing changes, that's fine. Because I think Powell set the pavement for a bullish November and December, right? However, tomorrow will be the tell. Do they sell into the weekend or do they buy? If they buy into the weekend, that's conviction. If they sell into the weekend, then that might be problematic. But just watch it. Okay, now let's find out. Alphabet, this is the banger. Again, yesterday, you had to watch Market Pulse yesterday. 50, MACD bounce, boom, kept on going. Today in my chat in the morning, I said this thing probably has a date with 3,000. Okay, we didn't hit 3,000. We hit that 29995. Watch it. If it breaks 3,000 today, it's going to go, right? It's at all-time highs. However, the trade today was take the trade to 3,000. If you know people are going to sell at 3,000, sell it before it gets to 3,000. FYI. All right, it's coming to weakness. We had one. This is what I mean when I say second win. We had a bounce, second win, boom, right? And could we get a third win? Mostly uncommon on the 15-minute time frame, but anything is possible. Let it pull back. All right. Amazon. Booyah. This actually was during the recording of the market pulse yesterday. Look at this banger. Look at this from 335 and all the way up to 3465. Okay, congratulations, high five. Watch the market pulse from yesterday. I'll put the link at the bottom. It'll show you the setup. But again, boom. Again, pull back off the 50. And then the link on the bottom, I also gave you this trade this morning. Second win. Boom and off. Now, how high can it go? Is it going to stall here? Watch 34.65. There's not a trade. We like it close to the 50. Let it pull back. This is a low probability trade. All right. If you are going to trade this, you probably locked in some gains. Take 20% of your gains and roll into another position. If that goes to shit, you didn't lose. You still won. If it goes up, you're still winning. Bingo. Wow. All right. Tesla. Banging. Let me make this a little higher. I'm watching Tesla carefully today. I think this has a date with 1291. It has to get a couple levels first, 1251 and 1250 and 1271. You have a couple of double, but again, I've been watching Amazon. It's setting up nicely. I think all the money's going into Google and Amazon. Once these stop, I think money's going to go back into Tesla, but it's holding that 50. It's banging, it's banging, it's banging. At 2 days of rest, it took off overnight and is not selling off. Most importantly, and I think it wants 1300. Watch it, but we're right there. Let the MACDs bounce. But this is what we're talking about. Bounce, bounce, break the highs right there, and it's gone. All right. But watch it. That's what we're setting up today. This is the potential banger. All right. Now, ISRG, what are we looking at? Okay. So I say to this, we had a nice week last week. This week is a chill week. It's a chill week. But watch, I got an alert up there of 365. Is it going to go this week? I don't think so. Maybe next week, but keep it on post because when it goes, it's going to go. All right, CMG trying to come up higher. They sold this one down. Again, they took it down yesterday. So watch this level up here of 1810. Okay, it went back to the 50 as I stated yesterday in the morning brew. And it's what is it going to do now? Is it going to retest this and stay in this range? Okay, let's move on. MicroStrategy, you got to watch Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is pulling back on the dailies. Watch the MACDs, the same system I'm teaching you now or showing you. MACDs are pulling back. So MicroStrategy, Bitcoin. So watch it. It's pulling back and it's just holding. All right, Shopify took off. This was a trade, right? It pulled back. This thing, they took it down before earnings and it came right back up. It's a strong level up here at 1535. There was a trade yesterday, not ideal, but going back to the 50 and then some, and it went back to the highs. Okay, so watch it. We're pretty far away. We want some weakness. Let it pull back. And again, so this, when it pulls back, hits the 50, you got to wait for these highs to break, or is it going to just chill or is it going to just hold here? Okay, Netflix, they took it down. All right, I was trading other things. I mean, look at Netflix, but Netflix, this was unusual. Netflix had an entry right here to the highs, and but they took out 676. That's pretty huge. So I don't know the news on Netflix, but watch it. We show weakness on there. This is why he's the MACDs going into the open. There was weakness pulling back to the 50. And that's what I mean. If it breaks the 50, keeps going, breaking zero, this is a sell-off. Okay, so let it drop. No worries, let it drop. Let's see where it lands. 661. And then it probably has a date with the 50. Maybe not today, because today they're selling it off. Wonder what the news is on that, but if you know, write in the comments. Let me know. Let's all work together. All right, Roku. They sold it off yesterday, man. I talked about this in the link below, and basically, I saw a CEO sold off a lot of his shares November 2nd. So we saw that when it broke the 50, weakness going into the earnings, which is unusual, and it sold off. Is it going to come back? I don't know. They missed earnings, and they missed it badly, and they didn't guide up. So double whammy. So this might be a dead cat bounce. It probably could go lower. So watch it. 300 is having a hard time above 300. Might go lower. Okay. NVIDIA. Okay. Home run NVIDIA. Look at this. This was a banger. Again, we saw this. It happened overnight, but overnight is still a trade. You could have taken it at the morning because it's overnight. It happened overnight, right? What our trade style, but we have a fresh set of MACDs bouncing off 50 even overnight, and it's bye-bye. Now 300 is going to be hard. Watch 300. Now, okay, and the video has been banging. Congratulations if you took that. Amazing. Mercado Libre. This is a sleeper. I gave you this one all week. I said 1508. Watch it. It's probably going to go high because we had a whole bunch of real estate to cover up here. It did come out with earnings, I think, and it came out pretty good. So this is the Amazon of South America. So again, it's just creeping up higher and higher and higher. Watch the new levels up here of 1564, bounce off the 50, and it can go higher. Watch it. Okay, Apple. I gave Apple, this is a slow mover. If you like Apple, this is great. But this morning I said, watch Apple. This is overnight action. The MACDs tried to go a little bit, but it really didn't go. And it showed me some weakness. Now, Apple could recover. Now, where's Apple? So Apple's down about 3 cents, which is not bad. We got Goldman Sachs about 10, and that's why we're going to probably see some weakness in the XPX. and the VIX is at 15, which is good. But watch, Apple is probably going to linger in this area. Okay, I don't suspect they're going to take it down that much. Oil tried to go this morning. Look at oil go. This was an easy trade. Broke 218, couldn't hold it, and the MACD showed me weakness. Came back to 218 and broke below. So it's going down again. You're gonna have to watch oil for the prices to fluctuate, but it's just holding steady. But it tried to go again. 218 is gonna be hard. Next level up here, because this is where it sold off, is gonna be 221 to really get it going. All right. Let's keep going. Goldman Sachs, we talked about this. They're taking it down. That's fine. They're taking it down as the XPX is going up. Okay, that's unusual. Now, if this comes up, that's probably going to push the XPX a little higher. So watch it. We broke the 50. We broke zero. So this is, I believe this morning, this is what I stated in the link below. Hit the 50, broke down. This is a bearish play. Remember, we played both sides. However, if the markets are bullish, I recommend playing what the market's providing you. So again, but if you're comfortable trading anything, that's fine. But this is a play. Affirm bounced off the 50 this morning and zero and took off. So you have 163 to about 168. Not much, about a 5-point ripper. You know, that's fine. And it's pulling back. Can it get a second win? Okay, we'll find out. Upstart working its way lower. I told you this morning it's working lower. Zero, same as Goldman Sachs. Hit zero, right? Try to go pre-market, but look at the MACDs. The MACDs showed you weakness, right? There wasn't any strength. We couldn't get above zero. That's weakness and selling off. Let's see what happens at this 320. Is it going to go higher? Can it form a basing pattern? Not there yet. Maybe, but not there yet. All right. HubSpot, they took this one down. Okay, so this is a perfect example of what happens to tech. They did this with Tesla. They did this with Google. They did it with Netflix. And again, they sold it down after earnings at the market, and they're bringing it back up. Can it take out these headwinds up here of 815, 811, and can it get it going? Now, this morning I said it's probably going to come to the 50. Let's see what happens here. Let it pull back, hit the 50, MACD's pull back, and run. That'd be a perfect setup. Zoom broke out today, but it showed you weakness, right? If you watched the MACDs, it told you it wasn't going to go. Let's see what happens here. It could be setting up nicely, but it looks, if it doesn't bounce soon, it's probably going to work its way lower. We need a bounce here. Okay. Bookings rolled up, had great earnings, setting up nicely. Can it bounce off of zero and bounce off of here? What's the high up here? We have pre-market of 26.22 to really get it going. ServiceNow, wow. Tons and tons of upgrades on this thing all week long. Great earnings last week, and they weren't taking it up, which is weird. I wonder why they weren't taking it up. This morning, pre-market, they took it up. Now, it's probably going to go tons of, so watch this high of 709, I believe. There's a 709 up here. Watch that to get it going. That was 709 up here. Now, if it takes out 709, it is going to take off. All right. But this is ready, is primed, is ready. They're buying it. And let's see if they start building a position on there. All right. Coinbase. Coinbase worked out well yesterday. But again, earnings next week. So they're just kind of holding, consolidating. Let's see if it can take out this 346 on top. Broke the 50, just consolidation. Let's see if it's probably going to go back up to the 50-day moving average. All right. What else do we have? That's it. Let me go into the VIX. The VIX is working its way a little higher, which is fine. Still going down. Let's see if it stays below zero. This should be fine. And 10-year note is exactly where you want it to be. This is why tech is robust at this moment. All right. Give you a bonus here. GME, nothing really. Had a little rally here. I was hoping we get a pump today, but doesn't look it's going to happen. Usually these pumps usually happen within the first half hour, first 45 minutes, and then you watch it at the close. All right, guys. A lot to cover, a lot of robust trades here. Hang tight. Again, it's been an amazing week. Don't overtrade, trade with profits, hopefully. Do me a favor, if you like this, press that like button, share with other traders. Let's have a profitable, stay profit, stay green. All right, guys, take care and God bless.